Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Earn Elite Podcast Show with your boy, Sarge. Hey, man, happy Monday, man. It's a cold Monday in Florida. I don't know what the hell's going on, man. But when they say the high in Jacksonville, Florida is 47 degrees, man, I don't know what's going on, bro. We don't do that down here. But let me take a little bit of time to spit my spit. I know this is a motorcycle podcast, but I'm going to say it anyway. Y'all laughed at me, man, when I told you them Jacksonville Jaguars wasn't playing with you. Y'all picked at me, key. Sarge, it ain't going. But I'm going to tell y'all something, man. Just listen to here. Listen, and you heard it on the Earn Elite Podcast Show for the first time. Listen up.
I ain't got too much to say, but y'all make sure y'all bring that same energy out here next week and the week after. We going to the Super Bowl, and we going to win that bitch. We gonna win that bitch. Duval!
Hey, I'm just saying, man, Jacksonville is going to the Super Bowl. Feel me, hear it. I done said it. I'm claiming it. I done told the Lord, hey, Lord, if you get us to the Super Bowl, I swear I'm going to behave, man. So let everybody know we're on. Share it with a friend, man. Kingz, where you at? Let's go.
I was asked the other day, hey, Sarge, why you never play any fast music on your podcast? It's simple. I'm petty.
Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big sword. You a troll, real king of the south. If you ain't getting y'all don't gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big sword. You a troll, real king of the south. If you ain't getting y'all gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Slide on my road glide, looking so fly, 20-inch rollback, screaming eagle torque pack. I-10 to the end, it's a known patch. If you ain't a ground pounder, pay attention, fall back. We Earn Elite boys, no need for hitting switches. We split lanes and hogging lanes, we on a mission. On our way to CA, we 100 deep. Roll the world, down the road, run it up, rip it up. Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big sword. You in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big sword. You in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? I'm outside with it, I scrape the town burning loud when the smoke clear up. You know I hardly did it, I'm real gnarly with it. My ride clean when it bling, I show the lean on the scene to get jiggy with it. No did it, get it? I'm well equipped it. My bike side got a side, so you know I'm hit. She dropped it down and split it, backed it up to shift it. Let me kick a little game to you lames riding around here, giving a set a bad name. It don't matter what you rank or what you claim. When we turn it up, you keep it motorcycling, man. My soul brothers, they roll runners, we rolling deep. When it's time to rally up, it's Black Wall Street. When you see them MCs at the RTE, roll the world down the road, run it up, rip it up. Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big sword. You in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big sword. You in charge, real king of the south. If you time together, keep it motorcycling, you dig?
But Sarge, why you always gotta talk about motorcycling? Sarge, why you don't never talk about nothing else? Look here, man. If you gonna do all that crying, what the baby gonna do?
Hey, man, again, welcome to the Iron Elite Podcast Show. Happy Monday, everybody, man. I hope everybody's having a great day, a great evening. I know I'm having a good Monday, man. It's Victory Monday for Sarge. So, hey, man, but I want to go ahead and take a couple minutes before I introduce my guests and tell you guys what we're going to be talking about today. I want to talk about the Iron Elite event, man, the event on the 6th and 7th of February, 2026, where we'll be celebrating the greatest man in our motorcycle riding community, man. The Titan Award, man. We're going to be celebrating one male and one female, man. Y'all know who they are. The Great Highway Smiley, Cynthia Snacks Franklin, man. The Titan 2026 recipients, man. So we're going to be presenting them with that great award on the 7th of February. But the event is the 6th and the 7th of February, man. If you hadn't got your hotel room, man, get you one. The host hotel is sold out, but you know how things last minute things come around. But we're going to be trying to work on an overflow hotel, hopefully here in the next week or two, to get you guys some additional rooms and stuff like that. So it's the 6th and 7th at Alumni Harley-Davidson, man, here in Jacksonville, Florida, Bay Metals campus, man. So the Iron Elite 2026 event, man, you got to be there. If you ride motorcycles, you better be there, man. So that's what we got going on as well, and we'll be celebrating Portia Taylor. She'll be receiving the Trailblazer Award, man. She'll be receiving that award on the 6th of February, man. So hopefully we'll see you guys there, man, after these holidays. Get your raggedy motorcycle fix, man. Right now you're in the quote-unquote non-riding season. Man, get your bike together, man. Hopefully your wife put it on the Christmas list, some tires and brakes and all the stuff that you need so you can get out the gate in 2026 and get on this ground, man, so we can be meeting up with each other across this US of A. Let me put it that way. So, hey, man, so you guys see what we got right now. We got the Kingz and Queen of the South edition, man. My alumni family, man. Y'all know who we got out last year. Matter of fact, the Kingz have the 200 patch rider, Wild Child, man. So we're going to talk to them. We're going to see what they've been up to since the last time they made the ride. We're going to find out if they've been making other rides and doing other great things, man, since the I-10 to the end coast-to-coast ride. So without further ado, family, how are we? Top of the evening. Okay, can everybody hear me?
What it do? What it do? What it do?
What's going on?
Y'all scared me there for a minute.
What's going on, Big Side?
All right. Hey, man, so what's happening? Everybody ready for the holidays?
For sure.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's ready.
Yeah, okay. Well, as you guys can see, we got the Kingz and we got the Queen of the South, man. So we're going to let those guys introduce themselves. If you don't know nothing about them, it's because you probably ain't riding your motorcycle nowhere, man. So they everywhere, but we're going to let them introduce themselves to everyone. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we'll get the show kicking, man. So let's do it with prayers first. Can we do it with the president first?
I don't believe he's on. I think he had the sign on. I'm not the president anymore. It's King Wildchild. He's the president.
Okay, well, Rip, let's do it. Let's do it with you first, if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, I don't see him on here, so I'll go ahead and get started. King Rip, Kingz of the South, Richmond, Virginia. That's my wife. Click.
Hi, Queen Rip, currently president of Richmond, Queens of the South chapter.
Well, all right. Queen Rip, she don't be playing. I call her. She be popping clutches all over the place. Hey, showing off her motor work, man. Getting down. Who else we got?
Hey, King Keys, Kings of the South, Richmond. Welcome, y'all.
All right, all right.
All right, King B, Kings of the South, Richmond. Appreciate you, Sarge, having us. Look forward to doing this with you.
That's what's up. Who else we got? DC, let's get you on because you keep coming on and off. DC, can you hear me? Let's see if we can get DC. King Evac, you want to go for it?
All right. Well, hey, I'm King Evac. When I did the 10 to the end, I was part of the Jayville, North Carolina Kings, but now I'm currently down here with you, Big Sarge, in Jacksonville. Now I'm part of the Jacksonville Kings, Jacksonville, Florida.
What?
That Duval. You know, I do
Hey
represent that
man,
Duval
what my
now.
Duval
So,
sound at? Wait a minute now.
but
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
He said,
Hey
wait a
boy,
minute, wait a minute.
hey,
yeah,
man, you
I
should have been
represent
hooked
that
up.
Duval now.
Hey man, you should have been hooked up. What we doing now? What we doing? All right. Who else we got?
Ing Beast, Richmond Kings of the South. Some of the other bros are saying they lost audio, so just giving you a heads up.
Okay. Everybody that I got on with me right now, does everybody have audio with me?
DC doesn't.
Okay. DC is on mute. DC needs to come off mute. He's got his StreamYard muted. So if you can text that to him, let him know that he has a StreamYard muted. I see it now. Okay. Beast, did we get you?
Yeah, I just introduced myself.
Okay, bet. Did I miss anybody on introductions? Okay, did I get power?
King Slow Drag, Jayville, North Carolina.
That's what's up. Slow Drag, what's been going on, man?
Yeah, I can't call it.
That's what's up. Let's see. Did I get power? Did I get you power?
No, you ain't get me, man. This King Power, host of UTHWP on YouTube, Cap City Kings all day.
That's what's up. Hey, check him out, man. He's got. Hey, shout out that YouTube one more time, bro. Power.
You can find me on YouTube at UTHWP all day.
That's what's up.
Hey, Big Sarge,
Hey, Sarge, can you pull Wild Child back in?
I'm gonna try. Let me give me 1 second here. Okay. I got him in.
The power say
Wild
too legit to quit.
Hey, Wild Child. Okay, let's see. I got him in there.
Okay. I don't know if he's still on.
No, he's off. Let me try to get him back again.
DC said he can't hear anything.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, Wild Child, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
Okay, bet. Introduce yourself, my brother.
What's going on, y'all? King Wild Child, King's of South Richmond president, Mr. 200, checking in.
That's what's up. Number 200 on the dial. Hey, you know how many riders have completed since you did 200, Wild Child?
About another 200, maybe 200-300.
It's almost another 200. I think it's about 270, or I think it's about another 171, 172 that have completed it since you completed it. But actually, since you guys went through, we've had actually 200 riders that have gone through since you guys went through. So it's been real busy, man. It's been a thing of beauty, man. Riders are getting up and down. We've had everything from, female MCs to husband and wife to independent riders to our Can-Ams to Harleys to Gold Wings, man. You name it. We've had them do it on the I-10, man. So it's been a real special thing, man. We've actually had some tandem riders, and God bless them. I don't know if anybody can ride on a motorcycle with your significant other all the way across the country and back. Shout out to them, because I know I couldn't do it. Me and my wife probably make it to Lake City, man. She probably beat me up the back of the head, man. Trying to get off that bike, man. So if you guys can do me a favor, if you're on with us and you're not talking, if you can mute yourself, that way we don't have the background noise. Because there's a lot of background noise from somebody right now. Okay, great. Okay, so ladies, gentlemen, we're on, man. We've got the Kings and we got the Queens of the South, man, on with us this evening. We're talking the Alumni Edition, man. Thank you for everybody who's on with us this evening, that's joining us, just chiming in. If you guys would be so kind to reach up, man, and hit the like button so we can get the algorithms going, so we can get the show moving in place. So you guys see what we got out there, man. These are some motorcycle riders, man. it was a ball to observe and to watch their ride last year, man. So much fun, so interesting. They dealt with issues, they dealt with weather, they fixed them, they overcame it, and they made it to the West Coast and back to the East Coast safe and sound, man. So, family, I'm gonna throw it out, and this is barbershop talk. We're gonna just kind of throw some things there. First of all, thank you for coming on with us again today and sharing your story with us. I want to put that out there first. First and foremost, thank you for giving us your time, because I guarantee you, after this podcast is over, we're going to be better motorcycle riders for it. So thank you very much. Second thing is, what's been going on since you guys came back from the West Coast? Because you guys went out to, didn't y'all go out to the Soul Brothers AZ run? Isn't that what you guys did last year?
Yep, sure did. Went from Jacksonville to California, then back over to Arizona for the Soul Brothers.
Okay. So let's recap from the last ride. The best of my memory, I'm going to start it off and I'll let anybody take it who wants to take it. I remember the Kingz, you guys went in. It was like 3 waves with you guys. Am I correct? Because you guys came in 3 different times. We had some of the Richmond guys. We're going to call it Richmond Group 1. I think it was Richmond Group 2. And then it was the Jacksonville, North Carolina group. Am I correct?
Yeah, we was kind of mixed in together.
Okay.
That's correct.
So,
we called it. It was 3 waves.
Okay.
That's what it was called. So yeah, you're correct. Correct.
Okay. So, but you guys got to Jacksonville in 3 different ways, but y'all didn't leave Jacksonville altogether. Am I correct? Or did y'all? Everybody left Jacksonville at one time together.
No, we all left.
We left.
Everybody left together?
No, separately.
Okay.
3 different waves.
Okay. You guys did leave in different ways, leaving Jacksonville?
Yep.
Oh, really? Okay. So Rip, who was with your group?
It was myself, Queen Rip, Prez, another guy from Jacksonville. Who else was with us, Prez?
OP, Frank.
Yeah. That's
we had the bros from Greenwood, Ty.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Y'all were pretty big coming out the gate because y'all also had 2 independent riders. Y'all had
Yep.
Y'all had Sarinthia and y'all had what's the
Rob.
name, brother?
Wasn't it Rob?
It was Keith.
Yeah.
Keith Robinson.
Keith. Yeah, it was Keith Robinson. So you guys were pretty big coming out the gate. And then the second wave, who do we have in the second wave?
I think in that second wave, it was myself, Keith, and DC in the second wave.
Okay, cool. So I remember the first wave, was that you, Rip? Was that you guys leaving Jacksonville?
No, we was the last.
Y'all were the last one coming out.
That was Big L and King B. They were in the first wave.
Okay.
King B.
Okay.
King Yvette.
Yeah, that's right. So, so let's talk about it. Let's do the most problematic one first, and then we'll get to the easy one. So I remember we came out the gate, man. I remember that morning. Let me see if, maybe I might be even have that video that morning. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. So we got working with right here. Boy, I tell you, I pulled up, man. The Kingz pulled. They were looking good that morning. I think that was a late morning. That was a real early morning deal that y'all pulled up on. I want to say that was probably about, let me see what we got here. I mean, God dang it, man. They came like a pack of wild lions coming through this bad boy. That was y'all's group, am I right?
Hey, Sarge, that's me, Keith, and DC. That was pulling up like that.
Okay, okay. That had to be y'all because they had good motor work, right? So yeah, but so in that group when you guys took off, that was what about 4 or 5 in the morning?
Yeah, so we when we got there, it was a group ahead of us already. That was B, L, and I want to say EVAC. And I think
Mm-hmm.
they had pushed to Tallahassee like earlier that day before us. And we got in Jacksonville, and we was ready to hit the road because when we seen you, we was hyped up again. Like we was hyped up. We was like, hey,
Yeah,
let's just keep pushing.
yeah.
But nah, our plan was to sleep there tonight and then push out that next morning. So that's what we did.
Oh, okay, okay. So let's talk about the one. Let's talk about the first one, and then we'll kind of reverse order. So I remember Rip your group. I remember you guys got out the gate and you guys hit the panhandle. Talk us through, man, what happened on y'all first day coming out the gate.
All right, so we get on the road. We didn't even make it to the first gas stop. Somebody was leaking oil. A small little pebble popped up. I think it was something that Marquise left on the ground on the way on the way back. Popped up, hit Prez oil pan, and yeah, we were leaking gas. We were leaking oil at the first gas stop.
That's right, because what happened that was it was a bolt or some sharp object from the
Mhm.
highway.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And the way you guys knew what happened was because of what?
Well, I think we pulled up to the gas station. I think it was Queen Rip. She knows she had a whole bunch of oil on her on her front fender and
Right.
her front tire. That's because all the oil was spreading out on the way back.
From his
But
bolt.
I think his did your oil light go off or something, Press?
Yeah, it was my oil light when we was getting off the highway. My oil light came on,
Mm.
and luckily I had my jack, so I put the bike up on the jack, and we diagnosed the problem and had to just wait for a tow truck.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I think, yeah, because that was about, I want to say that was about maybe 20, 30 miles outside of Jacksonville, maybe.
No,
We was about 35 miles outside of Tallahassee.
we was close to
Okay,
Tallahassee. Yeah.
okay.
It took them 10 days to get out of Florida.
Yeah, I remember that, man. That was tough. So okay, so we end up having to, because I remember you guys. I remember Wild Child. I mean, I can't remember who called back, but somebody called back and told me what was going on. And I remember from that point, you guys had to get a tow truck, right? I think you were calling Harley and trying to kind of preempt some of the stuff that was going on to see if Harley could take care of your situation at the time. Am I correct?
Yeah,
Okay. What happened with that? Were you guys able to get hold to Tallahassee Harley Davidson to get them guys to come pick you up, or was the what was the scenario on that?
I want to say I used AAA. It was either AAA or my insurance, but either way, we had called a tow truck, and it took them probably about 3, 4 hours to get to us and get us to Tallahassee. Um, and then we had to wait probably another about 3, 4 hours from there.
Yeah, boy, you're talking about sucking the life out of the trip. I remember that because you guys left what about 6 o'clock that morning. I think it was almost daylight when y'all left, right?
Nah, it was we left at like 4, 4:30 because it was still
About four
dark when
four
we
thirty.
pulled up to the first gas stop.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So they end up having to do what to the bike?
They had to replace my oil cooler,
Okay, okay,
so they had to give me a new one.
okay. Was that a ESP thing or was that out of your pocket thing?
That was out of pocket because it wasn't a mechanical failure. It was physical damage to
Oh,
the
okay,
part.
yeah,
So that was out of pocket.
yeah, okay, okay. So 3 hours for a tow truck, 3 hours for a repair. Wow. So did you guys push to go on from there, or y'all said okay, we're gonna shut it down in Tallahassee?
No, we were on a mission, so we left out of there. Somebody started having electrical issues. Then something happened with Queen Rip Bike, and we had to stop in like Pensacola. I want to say. We made it to Pensacola right before that Harley shut down, and then they was able to get her up and running probably like hour after they might have closed.
Yeah.
So from there we pushed to Baton Rouge.
So for everybody that's listening in, we're talking what Tallahassee to Pensacola. What about another 3 hours? Is that about fair? About another 3 hours. So after waiting 6 hours to get Prez's bike squared away, then Queen Rip say, "Oh, you think that's something? Hold my beer. Let me see what I can do." So we get to the Pensacola. So Queen, what was going on with that?
So while we were traveling, my bike kept going into neutral on its own. So every time I would be like go into gear, the highest gear, it kept popping back into
Can
neutral.
we get you, excuse me 1 second? Can we get you to move a little? Okay, we kind of got you out of the camera just a bit. There we go. A little bit better. Okay, thank you.
So while we were traveling, I kept noticing that my clutch, it kept downshifting to neutral. So I was losing power. And every time I would go back into fifth, sixth gear, whatever, fifth gear, it kept dropping back on its own. And I was losing power. It was decelerating. So after a few times of trying to fix it while we're in the midst of riding, I had to like flag somebody down and let them know I need to pull over. So then my husband, I rode his bike. We swapped bikes so that he can see what the issue was or experience what I was experiencing. And it kept happening. So that's when we went to the next Harley, which was in Tallahassee, right? It was Tallahassee, Pensacola. And they were about to close. And they were able to see me. And whatever it was, they did some adjustments to like my clutch plate or the basket or something like that. And I didn't have any issues at that time, but that didn't solve the issue. So I'll let you know what happened after that, but that didn't solve the issue. So there were some major issues that I had to get fixed only months after the trip that we identified.
Okay, so you said they tried to just doing an adjustment on the clutch.
Right. They tried to do an adjustment on the clutch, said some things need to be, tweaked a little bit. And it got me to California without any issues, but
really good.
Continued to have issues even months after that until we actually identified that I had to get a whole new transmission.
Holy, don't let us get off the show without talking about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I really want to talk about that. Okay, so now, man, we go out now, right? Am I right? Isn't that about 18 hours on Panhandle?
Yeah, it took us a minute out of
Holy
Florida.
smoke, man! About 18 hours. Okay. So Prez, y'all's group was the second phase. Am I correct? Or second wave, right? Third wave. Okay. What about the first wave? Talk to us. First wave. Your launch from Jacksonville to say the end of the Panhandle. Any issues? Man, y'all were chilling, man. Y'all were chilling. Yeah, y'all were chilling. Y'all got out there.
Evac is trying to talk, but we can't hear him. I don't know if he
No,
muted.
I wasn't saying no.
And I know some of the guys in here, they can see us, but they can't hear as well. So
okay, so
I don't know if we need to do it.
Beast is muted, Big L is muted, and DC is muted.
I mean,
Slow Drag is muted.
Wild Child is backstage.
Okay, let me just try. Wild Child keeps going in and out. Let me see if I can look around there. No, Wild Child, I got him on stage. I just need him to unmute. Let's see. Okay, Wild Child, if you can unmute. Yeah, you got it muted, my guy. Yeah,
He's having audio issues as well. His keeps going in and out. Mine went in and out while Queen Rip was talking, but it came back.
Okay. Folks, audience, if you guys can hear us okay, if you guys could put a 1 in the chat, I greatly appreciate it. Seems like we're having a little bit of audio issues today. Every once in a while, the gremlins get going. But I'll try to get them back on. But Wild Child, I don't have control of your mic. So if you need to come back on, go off and come back on. We'll try to get him back on right now. Look like his camera.
And I think the other issue is we got one member, L. He can't hear you. He can hear us, I think, but he can't hear you, Big Sarge.
Okay. Okay. L, can you hear me?
Hey, can anyone hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
I can't hear Big Sarge, so I'm only hearing half the conversation.
That's weird. Can everybody else hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
I
hear.
can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you, Big L. But I see that you're on mute, my guy. Okay. If you have to pop out and pop back on to see what happens, to see if we can get a clean shot from you. But I'm getting ones from the chat on me and from the audio, so it might be something that you might have to pop out and pop back on. Wild Child, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you now.
Okay, bet. Okay, so wave one, no problems. Wave three, all the problems. Wave two, what about you guys?
Oh, wait, one. We had some problems.
Okay, let's talk
We
about
had
it.
some. We had some problems. We had minor problems. We misjudged the gas station.
You
That's
misjudged the gas station.
yeah. So when we live out of El Paso,
Yeah. Do you have like a TV on in the background or something?
Let's
There's just an
see.
echo when you
You
talk.
hear the echo?
You got that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got it.
no, we don't.
Somebody's got like a TV on.
Yeah,
I still hear it.
Yes, an echo.
let's Evac tell the story then, if he can talk.
Okay.
Well, which story do you want to talk about? Now, I mean, we had two. We ain't had no major hiccups, but certain people just had to have a little baby. We had to go get some babies for them because for some odd reason, they big motors. They I guess they don't understand how much mileage they can get with them big motors. Them big motors, they jump out there on some of these, smaller motors and they try to cut butt and they end up running out of gas. So, that little motor had to keep going and, had to bring them some gas back, But hey, I'm not calling no name, Keith. I'm not putting you out on blast saying you got that ass cut when we was riding, but I'm just saying it is video out there though. I mean, but Keith, I love you. It's nothing but love.
I was you talking about out there in the gauntlet, out there in the San Antonio stretch,
Oh yeah.
San Antonio El Paso. You talking about
That
that stretch? You talking about that stretch that I tell everybody to go half tank to half tank? You talking about that
yeah,
stretch out there?
it was fun. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't put you out there, so but me and Big L, we didn't have that problem. We,
Right, right.
we were just riding.
Keys, what happened with that?
Yeah, Keith, tell him what happened with
What's that,
that
Big
ass.
Sarge? I can't hear Evac. I can hear you commentating, but I can't hear Evac.
Hey,
He talk about that gas, baby, Keith.
You said you ran out of gas.
yeah,
Big Sarge, we misjudged the gas, the distance from pump A to pump B, and when we noticed that we was not gonna make it, we just shut them down because another 5 miles on the street, we still had 10 miles to go to another gas station, and it wouldn't happen. So
yeah,
we sent Evac and Big L ahead, and they went and got some water jugs, filled them up with a gallon of gas for me and B. Came back, got us back on the road.
yeah.
But
You were right.
that did take that took about an hour or two for us to get back on the road, get back pumping.
Yeah, were you riding the 131?
I had a 130, yeah.
Yeah, 130 motor. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, it was running like a 88 though.
Yeah, it wasn't tuned though, Big Sar. So that's why it wasn't tuned. That's why it wasn't running, Rich. And I had just had I'm serious, I had just had the motor work done about 2 weeks prior, So it wasn't right. It's right now though,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to straight.
Yeah.
Hey, since
I got it
you
straight.
put that one, since you would put that big motor on it, was that the first long distance trip you made with it?
That was the first. No. Well, that's the first long distance trip. Yeah, I had to do my 500 break-in miles, so I did that. Went to North Carolina and came back real quick. So, but yeah, that was the first long distance because I did that in 2 weeks, and then we was on the road now headed to Jacksonville.
Okay, so you were kind of working it out on the road. You were trying to
I
figure all
was.
this stuff out. Am I correct?
I was.
Well, let's try this, fam. Let's do this because the audio issues got some in, some out. Let's have everybody just come off mute. Take your mute off. See if maybe that'll help us out a little bit. So we'll just take everybody off mute. and see if that cleans things up a little bit. Let's see. I think I got him back on. Okay, Wild Child, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Because if it didn't work this time, man, I was gonna blame it on your internet, bro. I was gonna just say you got an Obama phone or something, man. You got something going on, my guy.
No, man, it probably just
Okay.
that cold outside.
Okay. Well, since we went into the problem phase of this, obviously, and for everybody that's listening on this evening, this is really my more of a free flow conversation with my alumni. This is not anything that we're going to be doing scripted. We're just going to talk about what we're going to talk about. This is a barbershop talk for us. So obviously we've dealt with issues, and these are real issues. We're laughing and we're making fun of it, but and we can do that now because we know if we're going to be on the road, things are going to happen on these bikes. So be prepared to deal with what you have to deal with. If you never want no mechanical problems, just never leave your hometown and you'll be okay. I guarantee you do that. So we're dealing with a cracked oil pan. Am I correct? We're dealing with
Yeah, yeah.
issues with a transmission. We're dealing with running out of gas with a big motor. Any other mechanical things or issues that popped up on the road, whatever wave it was that you guys want to discuss or let us know about that you had to deal with.
We had a flat tire,
Okay.
wave two. DC did.
You had a flat tire?
Yeah,
So
but
we
I
can't
had
forget
a
Kingston.
yeah, repair kit, so we was able to plug them in and get to a Harley in Bliss, not Bliss, but
Biloxi.
El Paso,
yeah,
Barnett,
Okay,
Barnett.
yeah,
okay,
El
Barnett, Harley
Paso.
Davidson. Yeah.
Yep.
okay, okay. Hey, I'm gonna say this about tire. I see him. Oh, we finna get in there. We gonna get
Oh,
there.
okay, I
I
was
see
going
him.
to say, look, we
Yeah,
didn't
I
get the
see
back.
him.
We didn't get to Texas with him. So,
But I am gonna say about tire repair kits. There's no excuse not to have one on your bike. For everybody that's listening out here, get a tire repair kit. What does a tire repair kit cost you at the Love gas
Couple
station? What,
bucks, not much at
$12,
all.
$10? Get you one
Hmm.
from. They've got them at AutoZone, on Love gas stations. They got Cycle Gear. You can basically get them anywhere. You can get them on Amazon. Get you a tire repair kit. I guarantee you, even if you don't know what the heck you're doing with it, pull up a YouTube video. The video will probably be what, 2 minutes. You can look at it a YouTube short, and it'll show you how to plug a tire. You can plug that tire. Now, it depends on where you get the hole at. Sometimes you can't, but for the most part, you can plug that tire in a matter of just a few minutes. And you need to have on your bike, and lady and gentlemen, back me up if you feel compelled to do so. You got to have an air inflator on the bike. Somebody's got to have an air
Yes.
inflator on the bike. Am I right?
Yep.
That is a dumb move. Have one on your bike. It is because it won't do you any good with the tire repair kit. And if you don't have the tire, okay, who's that? Okay, if you don't have a tire repair kit, right off the rip, you got to make sure that you have to get a tow. And tows ain't cheap. We know even if you have ESP, even if you have what is that, Good Sam, even if you have it through your insurance company, you still just like Prayers had to go through it 3 hours waiting on a tow truck to come to pick you up. So have a tire repair kit on your bike at all times with a tire inflator. What do you guys think?
Absolute must.
You preaching?
Yes,
If
sir.
not, if not, you're gonna learn the hard way. I'm just gonna say it that. And if you're riding with me, and I give you my tire repair kit, you're gonna owe me back big time.
Yep.
You gonna owe me back big time. Hey, I'm gonna want that and 4 or 5 other things to go along with it. So bring your own stuff so you don't have to pay Sarge back 12 times. Rechargeable or one that plugs into a 12 volt. Correct. I've got
Yep.
one. I've got one from Harley. It's a pretty good tire. It's a tire inflator. Works like a charm. They're not super expensive, so it's not a big deal or heavy expense to have on your bike. So, but you do need to have those on there. So, Rip, since we talk about maintenance issues, talk to me, brother. What's going on?
Yeah, so we got the Baton Rouge. Um, woke up the next morning, ready to push out. Starter went out on my bike.
God dang it, man.
Yeah, starter went out on the bike. Made some phone calls. This motorcycle network is huge, man. We had a guy from
Nice.
Red Breed, uh, Buck Buck
Okay.
Breed out of Baton Rouge. He was the president for Baton Rouge Red Breed, and
Right on. Shout out to Buck. Red
yeah, he
Breed, Baton Rouge. Yeah.
took the starter off of one of his bikes and put it on my bike just
Wow.
on the road.
Wow.
I give a shout out to the Baton Rouge Queens of the South too, because once we, had experienced those difficulties, I was able to call them up, and they coordinated that with King Rip and
Yeah.
Buck, and he came over. They brought snacks for us to go, to travel with, liquid IV. They made sure we had like care packages too. So shout out to the Queens of the South in Baton Rouge also.
Man, shout out to Baton Rouge, Queens of the South. Man, let me do this then. Since we throwing it up, let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Right on. Hey man, this motorcycle community is strong, man. I'm just telling you, that network is nothing to play with, man. And I've heard, and I'm glad that Queen Rip said what she said, because even when the two young ladies early this year in February, was Becky and Drea, they came across, the two young ladies came across the 10. Man, they had more problems than the law allowed, but they got into Baton Rouge, and I can't remember, Drea had issue with a shifter rod or shifter linkage, man. It was probably midnight at night. We were all sitting down here in Jacksonville. They got on the Iron Elite line, put it out there, man. People calling in all over the place. Next thing I know, it was Reb Reed from Baton Rouge. Came in, man. Picked the girls up, picked up the bike, took the bike back to his house, to his garage, fed the ladies, made sure they were good, fixed the bike, repaired everything, and got them on the road. I mean,
That's all right.
just like that, man. So shout out to them, man. I love my motorcycle community. I love my motorcycle network. Shout out to Kodak, the most hated, man. Don't forget to like and comment and share the podcast. I appreciate you, Kodak, man. It's too cold in North Carolina right now. Kodak, y'all got some issues going on, man. What the hell? But shout out to him, man. Oh, by the way, he's one of my I-10 to the end ambassadors, man. So, okay, so we get the starter on Rip. You're rocking and let me ask you, do you have stereo work on
Yeah, yeah,
you?
a
Yeah,
little bit of stereo work.
yeah. I'm starting to kind of wonder about the stereo work stuff, man. I really am. Do you, by chance, do you play your stereo when you're riding on the highway?
No, I don't. I actually plug
Turn
in.
it.
I got limited, so I plug in and listen to everything on my headphone.
Okay. Does anybody who have stereo work blast their stereo when they're riding?
Don't look at me.
I do.
Do you?
So
Queen Rip,
no,
King Keith.
time out.
Queen
So
Rip.
so I might play it, but I turn it down. So like the bass is not bassing.
It sounded like you was about to stutter though, sis. That like nah. You play it loud, baby.
Yeah, because I just, I've got this theory about it. I wonder sometimes by playing that music loud, especially if you got, multiple amps and a lot of power that's being pulled, is it affecting your stator?
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, it's dragging. That's pulling a lot of power.
you can only knuck and buck so many times. Knucking and bucking.
I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, because because
First of all, I don't want to blow my speakers, so no, I don't. So that's the thing. I
yeah,
haven't had to replace speakers or any audio equipment due to, faulty equipment or speakers
yeah.
blown. So I do know how to play it and
Right.
not play it while we're riding long distance. But if we're
Okay.
local, yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Just my theory. I've got some stereo work on my bike, but I am afraid I don't play. Well, I don't really play music when I'm riding on the highway anyway. Normally, I'm kind of fixed in on the motor and the quiet, and that kind of helps me to focus. But I've just got a theory. I know some will blast it no matter, especially my brothers out in California. They don't care. They're gonna play it all the time. But who else that said that they play the stereo while you're riding?
I play mine.
You do?
Yeah,
Any
I play it.
issues?
A lot of issues. A
A
lot of
lot
issues.
of.
But I don't think, yeah, I had a lot of issues, but I think it was more about the work than the actual, the bike. So
Okay.
I
Okay.
think you can play your bike to a certain extent cut all that bass out. And you can
Right.
ride it with that. You can ride it with the highs. The bass is what really
what
draws out
brings the
that
power.
power. So
Because
yeah,
I would think, you guys, when y'all went across, it was kind of cool mornings, cool nights, and probably
yep,
mild days. Am I correct? Because
correct.
matter of fact, because I was right behind you guys. I think we launched you guys, and I was probably a day maybe, because I had so many riders to launch, but I was right behind y'all. And y'all laugh. Y'all don't think I was behind y'all?
No,
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 we're not laughing.
I'm laughing at Watch Out.
Oh, okay. What's going on? Watch out. What they laughing at?
He got the lights turned off on.
Oh, okay. But yeah, and and this was in what, April 1st, April 2nd,
Yeah,
and when I went through New Mexico, man, it was 22 degrees. So I had to plug in. I plugged in. I had the heated grips going on, and I'm here to tell you, I don't give a damn what Harley says. Them heated grips, they don't work in 22-degree weather
they
no
don't.
longer. They don't. They don't. No, the only reason I knew that, I thought they were broke. The only reason I knew they worked is because by the time I
It's
made
like
it to Phoenix, it was 80 degrees in Phoenix, and my hands were burning up on the grips. I said, well, I thought they were broke. Yeah, I thought they were broke, man. D-Bell said you need a really good battery and capacitor if you have a large amp for your stereo. I do agree. Do
I
anybody
agree.
use lithium batteries?
Yeah, I have a lithium.
You do?
I got two
Yeah,
of them.
go ahead,
You got
slow
two of them on
drag.
the bike?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Slow drag use a lithium battery as well?
Yeah, I got two on my 2020 Road Glide. That's my
Yeah. Because you
now
got
my
you got
show bike
stereo
for the most part.
because you got stereo work too, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. You came up pimping that day. I remember that. Yeah. He was showing, he wanted to make sure Sarge knew he had a good job. I saw him pulling up that day. Okay, so anything else on the Ken Phoenix with the heated gloves are the way to go. Hey, shout out to Ken Phoenix, man. He's all over the Iron Elite page, man, and he does modification on heated gloves, and he does a great job, man. That guy, he's riding up there in Colorado, and 0 degree temperatures and all kind of crazy stuff, man. But his heated gear is the way to go. But
So he
anything,
modifies the gloves that you currently have. He makes
yeah.
modifications.
Yeah, he
Okay.
does.
Okay.
He does. And he's on the Iron Elite group page. If
Okay.
anybody wants to find it or whatever, let me know. And but it's in there. He makes a post normally about every couple months or so. But Ken Phoenix is the name. He does modified. Matter of fact, who's on here? I think he's did it for Low Key. Low Key's on the live right now. So Low Key has had him do it for him. He brags about him. I think D Bell might have had some stuff done for him. But all the major players, man, are riding up and doing four corners and true axes and those type of things. And the SCMA rides, man, they rock with Ken Phoenix and some of the stuff that he's doing with heated gear, man. So good stuff. All I hear is about great things from Ken Phoenix. Matter of fact, I've had Ken on a podcast to talk about what he does with heated gloves. So he's actually on one of my YouTube podcasts. So if you want to check it
Oh, I
out,
gotta find him.
I'll send it to you. But it's in the library. So okay. Any other things on the maintenance issues that y'all think people should know about when going across country?
Have your bike prepared ahead of time. Have all your services done. Um, that's all important. Have your local maintenance guy, whoever your mechanic is, check over your bike days before the trip, not just the day before. So that way they can try to catch everything before you hit the road.
Especially like if you're having modifications done too, like electrical work. Like I think you want to like test that out before you take a long trip across, cross country, because I just don't think it's smart to do those type of mechanical upgrades or whatever, and then you take a long trip because you never know what could happen. So you might want to either do it after the trip or months before you decide to take this type of trip.
Agreed.
I totally agree. If you get something done the day before, man, it's just like it ain't gonna work, man. Because even if you do it with the dealership, even if they do some type of motor work or motor modification or whatever they're gonna do, they might take the bike out upon your request for 10, 15 minutes, and they bring it back, and they're gonna tell you the bike is good to go, and then you're gonna go take that bike several hundred miles down the road, and then it's going to go kaput on you. And then that's when the fun begins. Would everybody agree with that or disagree with that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Especially when
And
you're
maintenance,
traveling to like hot areas where it's like the climate is different. Like it could affect
mm-hmm,
that too. Your bike is hot and it's hot, so
mm-hmm.
yeah.
Well said, well said. Anybody else on the okay? And when we say maintenance your bike, man, you really need to go from the front to the rear. You
Yeah.
got to not only maintenance the bike, you have to inspect the bike. You got to inspect the bike. You got to look from the I'm not a big I don't like washing bikes. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I force myself. First of all, I let the dealership do the hard work, and then I come through and I do the easy work. I do the fine tuning. But I have to do it because it puts eyes on every piece, every bolt, every screw, every C clamp on that bike. If you don't do that, you're putting yourself out there. What do you guys think?
Absolutely.
I agree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I definitely agree.
yeah. You got to, man. You got to look at that bike. It's probably a good idea to have a jack in your garage too. If you don't have one, get yourself one, so you can jack that bike up, pull that bike up. Uh, Unless you young and got good knees, you can be getting your knees. Big Sarge can't be doing all that stuff, man. But I would say get you a jack so you can jack the bike up to be able to look underneath the bike to be able to do a real good inspection with a flashlight on
Sure.
the bike to make sure that the bike is ready to roll for a long distance ride because there's nothing more demoralizing than breaking down in the middle of nowhere, especially in the gauntlet. Am I correct, fellas, ladies?
Absolutely correct.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Okay. So recapping again, we would say maintenance is a big, big deal with this ride. And as you guys can see, we laugh and we make fun of each other because that's what brothers and sisters we do. We understand that there's a great chance if you're on the ground, somewhere down the line, you're gonna break down. Is that a fair assessment? You're gonna break down. It's just part of the game. So I don't want riders who are getting ready to make this ride to ever be fearful of that. Those things are going to happen. It's going to rain, so prepare yourself accordingly. Have your good ESP. If you're not going to invest in the ESP, you better have a good emergency credit card. You better at least want to have one of those things. I suggest that you have both. The next thing you need to have a good towing package, whether it's again, I'm not endorsed by no by AAA or none of those guys, but my AAA that I pay for each year costs me about $238. $238 for the towing package. And you got to get the right one. Mine
Hmm.
is the platinum. I think they call it the RV package or something like that.
Yeah.
Forgive me. It's the one that is that right, fellas?
Mm-hmm.
It's the one
It's
for
the
cars
RV
and
package for
bikes.
the recreational
Y-
vehicles.
Yeah, you gotta have that one because there's one that's just for cars, and then there's one for bikes and cars. So I have them for the bike and the cars, everything that I have in the home, and it's very inexpensive to get. It's the RV and motorcycle package. Exactly. Thank you, my brother, Unbreakable.
Up there,
So
Unbreakable.
so
Hmm.
Unbreakable. Yeah.
Unbreakable.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so it's very inexpensive. You're talking about maybe an investment about, the price of a pizza each month to get that towing package. So, okay, anything else on the maintenance issue so we can, or if not, we'll go ahead and move on, ladies and gentlemen, because I know I can't keep them forever this evening, folks. So, anything else on that we need to cover, y'all think? Okay.
Maintenance besides the bike, make sure your damn heated gear work before you leave and pull out your wet weather
Mm,
gear. Make sure that's good. That's part
mm,
of your maintenance too. And
mm,
your helmet.
mm. We can go a lot of places on that. Hey,
Hmm.
so wet weather gear, can we just buy anything from Kmart and keep it
Hell
pushing?
no.
No.
We had a bro that tried that one time. Yeah, he
What
was
happened, Rip?
Oh,
Say after about 30 miles, that thing gonna be it's ready there.
it was called Frog. I didn't know
Yeah.
it.
So,
Frog, yeah.
Go.
What?
What do
Go.
you do?
It was equivalent to having a trash bag
You ain't lying. It's the
on
same.
your legs and
I, I,
chest.
I,
Same
I
thing.
don't do it. Hey, don't do it, man. Hey,
no.
I mean a good quality rain suit. It's not super expensive. Am I right? It really ain't
Right.
that bad. You can, I know soccer gear got something that's decently priced that anyone have a riding suit. D-Bell, we talk about it right now. Did everybody have a riding suit?
Oh yeah.
I didn't have the whole suit. I had the pants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had riding pants, not the whole. Well, I might as well have the whole damn suit, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Just the pants.
Yeah.
I usually keep my riding pants with me though.
Yeah.
I got
Me Too jacket.
y'all just do the jackets.
The
Me Too, Jack.
Me Too jacket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got
okay.
a little jacket we all got. Go
Oh,
get
okay.
it.
That's right.
It's a little
That's the
Hardy
Me
jacket.
Too, Jack.
Me
Yeah.
too.
You know why we call it Me Too, Sarge?
Why y'all call it that?
Too.
You got
Because
this jacket?
everybody got it. Oh, I got
It's a
that
hard
jacket. Me
jacket.
too.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Hey, it's the best little jacket they
That's the
made
Me
though.
Too,
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's the Harley jacket, right?
yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So why you ain't got the pants to it?
No, because I got some better pants. I got the
Oh, you
true
got better
Gerby.
pants. Okay.
Yeah.
You got the German pants? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we rip you wear a riding suit or you just wear the Me Too
I
jacket?
just wear the riding pants and the Me Too with layers.
Okay.
So I like to layer, and then as we, get in different climates, I'm able to peel off, as we go.
Yeah. Exactly.
Did you get cold on the ride?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
think we all got cold on the ride, but nobody ever wants to say pull over. But once we
No,
got
Power will pull over. Power gonna tell you
Power
to
say
pull over. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Power
in a
will tell you
minute.
to pull over.
But Sarge, hey, we was at that little. We was on the gauntlet. We was about 80 miles from El Paso. You know how when you get close to El Paso, you can see El Paso about an hour
Yeah.
away, right?
Yeah.
Coming through the desert. So we stopped at that one stop right before you got to El Paso, and got back on the highway. And I swear the temperature dropped, like probably from being mid 60s to like probably the 30s. It was cold, and she rolled up next to me. Start doing that gang length. So sorry, I tried to act like I didn't see her.
You want to stop?
So we ended up pulling over. And once she pulled over, and everybody jumped off their bike and put their heated gear on, and had their hands hovering over the pipes, trying to warm their hands up. So
I felt like the hero that moment because if it wasn't for me, they probably would have been frozen.
Yeah, you were doing them a favor.
I can keep running through that. So yeah, I
Hey
got
man,
pulled.
in all fairness, and the cool part about it, I think the only person that wasn't on this ride was King Slow Drag. You wasn't on this ride. You was on the
No, sir.
you were on
No,
this
sir. I
ride.
just finished my ride this past September.
That's right. That's right. You had your ride was real nice.
It was.
Real nice. Yeah, that was the Hollywood edition, man. September's a sweet spot to go across the country. I'm telling you, homie, there's no better time to go across in September, maybe early October. But I went through with you guys with the Kingz last year because we all met up we all went to AZ. And I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, that New Mexico almost made a punk out of me. It almost made a punk. Man, I'm telling you, brother, I will stop and I normally carry about 3 or 4 different sets of gloves on the bike, different kinds. I was going through clubs like it was nobody's business. I could keep everything warm. My body was warm. My feet, I didn't have no problem. It was just the hands. Shout out to Ken Phoenix. I need to give some gloves. But
rain,
I
though.
could not keep.
The rain in New Mexico. Did you get hit with the rain?
No, but I got hit with that cold, homie. I got hit with cold, and I think it was one sandstorm coming back. Y'all got hit with rain in New Mexico?
Man, we got hit with cold, rain,
We got
the
stuck in the
wind.
truck stop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was like an oasis. We couldn't see nothing.
and that's when y'all had them cheap rain suits.
No.
Nah, we don't do nothing cheap over here, Big Star.
Wrong chapter.
Okay, y'all had the real deal then.
You coming down
Y'all had
to
the real.
and all you can see, you seen the black cloud over to the left, right? And I know all of us was thinking, like, thank God we ain't gotta go that way. So I looked down at my GPS, and the arrow was pointing just like this. Went right into the mouth of the storm, man. It was the worst thing I ever rode through. Worst.
Hey, did anybody look up and start pointing at the clouds?
Yeah.
Everybody
You
started.
didn't know where to pull over.
Yeah. Cause
Yeah,
they don't
and
where to pull over at that
Good.
out there, man. Ain't nowhere to pull over.
Not really.
Yeah, you out there. You just out there. Cause even if going to New Mexico, you talking what is maybe 3 towns, maybe going through the 10. You're like Lordsburg, Los
Mhm.
Cruces, when you first initially
Three and
get
a
in
half.
through El Paso, but ain't much
Yeah.
out there except a bunch of hog farms.
Yeah.
Yeah, you out there, player. So okay, so on the equipment tip, what do you guys suggest that people have? Good quality rain suit. Am I correct?
Yes.
How much should I expect to spend in the range for a rain suit? What are we talking about?
$200-300.
Yeah. One
Man,
fifty to
that's a
three
good suit.
hundred.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
150.
pay
Three hundred
150.
dollars a damn
About
good
one
suit.
fifty to
Okay.
300. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. 150, you pimping. You rocking with the big
And and
dogs.
and and no cheap heated gear either, and no battery
Oh boy,
operated heated
boy, do
gear.
not.
If I can
Yeah.
no battery operated heated gear.
Talk to us
So
on heated gear. Who's got heated gear that they want to brag on?
I mess with the Harley heated gear. I ain't got no
Okay.
qualms with it.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I got the Harley and
Okay.
the Gerbing, and they both are great. Yeah.
I mean,
That's what's up.
it works well for me.
Yeah. 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 I what you rock? What you
I know,
rocking with?
We're
Bray.
looking at
Yeah,
the comments.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The ladies of Triple Threat, we were a few days behind y'all. I really remember the gas issue with Marquise group. We
yep.
took notes. That helped us a lot. You know what? The ladies did say that to me. I
Oh yeah,
met
Yeah.
up with
yeah.
Triple Threat. I
Hey,
met up with Triple Threat coming back. It was me and Shorty Hoops. I want to say I met the ladies in. If you're on here, ladies, remind me. I think I met y'all in Baytown. We were right outside of Houston when they came through. They came through like champs too, man. They
Yeah,
came
they
through
they
like
ride.
champs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. They. Well, I looked around. I said, either all y'all got good jobs or y'all got great husbands. Man, I saw them bikes. Them ladies pulled up with nothing but smiles. They say somewhere in Texas. It was Baytown. It was right outside of Houston, man. Shout out to the ladies. And I'm joking about they do got good jobs. They're all professionals, ladies. They
Yeah.
doing their thing, man. They doing their thing. They're sharp, sharp. So okay, so $300 is you pimping on a suit, but a buck
Mm-hmm.
50 I think is pretty reasonable for a suit. A buck 50 you
Yeah.
can get one. Heated suits. What do you think price range? What we looking for on a heated suit?
Heated gear gonna run you
Six
though
hundred.
about
You gonna
six
pay at
hundred
least
for some
four.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna
Four
pay to
for
be.
average, 600 for some top of the line type stuff. Yeah.
You gotta pay to be comfortable, homie.
Yeah.
You get what
got
you
to.
pay for. You gotta pay to. Yeah, yeah. I would say heated suits. Hey, D Bell will tell you, man. You know mine. You get up there about a thigh wow.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty. Yeah, that's one level. But you can go. You can go as far as 1,500 on a heated suit.
Right.
It
We
just
used to
is what
laugh
it
at
is.
folks wearing all them cables and wires getting off their bikes.
Yes, it's what it is, man. Either you're gonna be comfortable and pay the money, or you're gonna suffer and do it the cheap way. If you do it the cheap way, you're gonna do it twice. I can just promise you that. So,
Yep.
invest in heated gear. It's a lot cheaper than getting frostbite. I
It
can tell you
is.
that. Just invest in good heated gear if you're gonna be riding. Now, again, if you're not leaving your hometown and you're gonna stay on the chilling circuit, you might not. It might not matter. But if you're getting
You can
across
pocket
and
that
doing the four
money.
corners, yeah, you can pocket that money. You can spend that
Yeah.
on, on Jordans and whatever else you do. Hey, but if you're doing
Get them
four
lemons.
corners, you're doing true X's, you're doing 910 to the end, 95, end to end, 80, 70, 90. You're doing all these interstates and you're getting across and you're really rocking and rolling from the Atlantic to the Pacific. You got to have a rain suit, heated gear, tire inflator, tire repair kit, jump
Tools.
box,
You
which
need
I
all your
agree.
tools.
You need tools.
You need tools.
D Bell turned me on to a great. I forgot, man. Forgive me. I forget the company that I bought it from, but it's a tool bag. It's a small tool bag, and it has all the tools that I need for my bike, man. I bought it off Amazon. It wasn't very expensive at all. Uh, Good for me. A lot of the tools work on the Harley bike. Get you a tool bag, man. And if you need to figure out more about what tools you need to have in your tool bag, put it on the Earn Elite page, man. I'm getting ready to take a cross country ride. I want to know a good tool set that I need to use to have on my bike. I guarantee you'll get about 50 reactions on that thing in no time flat. So have your good tools. What else you guys suggest to have on the bike? I say roadside repair kit. Am I correct? Flashlights, road guard vests, those type of things for safety.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know, if you're rocking in the summertime, have you some water on the bike, man. You can get caught out there and nowhere land and your bike break down, and you're sitting in the middle of the gauntlet and it's
Definitely need
112
water.
degrees. You gotta have water on your bike, man. You got to. A good first aid kit. What do you guys think?
Bruce?
You know, band-aids, some type of alcohol to clean cuts or whatever scrapes out, off you if that happens. Okay, so folks, we taking it in the home. I know we could be talking forever, but I can't keep y'all. I know y'all got to go to work tomorrow. So I want to do this. Let's do this, and I want everybody to have an opportunity to this. Let's do it. We're gonna call this segment "The Good, the Bad, the Ugly." What was some last things or last words you guys would like the audience to know about when it comes to riding across the country? So, and we can go in order. I tell you what, let's start from the top to the bottom. So, let's go. Let's do this. Let's go. Keith, let's go with you guys first, if you don't mind.
All right,
Go ahead, B.
all right. I'm gonna try this again, but does it sound like I have echo? I'm good.
No, you
All right,
good.
so yeah, I'm gonna try this again. So I would say the main thing, like, be real with yourself. If your bike needs to go to the shop, or I look like you think you need to go get a new bike before you do this, go get a new bike. But don't take that chance of putting yourself in danger or slowing your brothers down, getting to Florida. So make sure you confident in what you ride in, and be safe. That's all I can really share with y'all. Make sure you got some gas too. Watch that tank.
Hey, Keith, did you say go get a new bike? No, B
They
said
need to
get
go
a
get a
new
new
bike.
bike.
Okay,
Hey, some people just need to go get a new bike. They be out riding some
Yeah, that's not
crap.
a ride that you want to
yeah,
take anything other than something reliable on. So
yeah,
no, my
Hey,
good. I love that trip. I
yeah.
love that trip, Big SARS. I loved it. I loved
Yeah.
everything about it. I got to ride back from Cali by myself, and I liked it. It was the truth. I had to leave a little bit earlier than the rest of the club,
Uh-huh.
and coming back in, it was a peaceful trip. It's a little bit different doing it by yourself than with a pack. So um,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it though.
Okay, that's what's up.
I
Okay.
did.
Okay, Keith, what you got?
That
Did I
was,
lose him?
did y'all
That
heard?
was
You,
Keith.
That
Oh,
you
was
want
Keith.
you
I
want
mean,
no? It's two
no.
Marquises on here. Hey,
Okay.
hey,
Oh
hey,
shit.
it's two on here. Hey, it's
Oh
two
yeah.
on here. Evat.
Okay.
Hey, the one thing I'll say on it is if you going with whether you going with girls or with some guys, make sure that you can get along with them because you definitely gonna get tested out. And if it's a lot of hot heads, short tempered people, hey, it's gonna be ugly out there. So that's one
Mm.
of the things. They just make sure the people that you go with, you can really be around for a while.
Okay. Well, since you said it, I'm not gonna let you off the hook. I'm not gonna let you. Ready? You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. So what do you do? Okay. Now I'm retired from a club, but I remember my days back with the club. We always start off friends, but by the time we got to the sixth gas station stop, I wanted to choke the hell out of somebody. I wanted to choke somebody. Okay, so I always call it this, and I've done podcasts on this. I call it having the uncomfortable conversation before the ride. What do you do to make sure they say, hey man, let's do what we need to do to make peace before the ride? Because we know it's gonna be issues out there with tempers and fatigue and those type of things.
Well, me myself, I'm one of these people. I mean, I have a don't care attitude when it come to riding. When I'm outside, I'm outside. So I mean, I don't care who it is. I'm outside. So
Okay.
it's whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, riding with as many different folks and especially kings that I ride with, I see a lot of the attitudes and you just kind of like got to pull them off to the side and talk to them to kind of keep them cool, calm, and collected. Really,
Okay.
that's what I do from the way that I ride. And like I say, I ride with a bunch of different kings because I was part of the East, and now I'm part of the South. And so, and so like I said, I ride with a lot of different kings. And I mean, and where I live at here, I ride with a bunch of different people that's not kings. So I get to see it, see a little bit of it all. So you just have to learn how really to talk and understand and learn quick, fast, and in a hurry who you riding with.
Okay. Okay. Very well. Okay. Power man, what you got?
So yeah, like to echo what my brother said, man. One thing you gotta enjoy this, like you gotta be enjoying motorcycling. Like this just ain't something like, hey, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning, go buy me a Harley Davidson or whatever, and go ride to California and back. I mean, it's possible to do, but I don't know if you're gonna have a good time doing it. But just enjoy the ride. And to go off of what Evac saying, if y'all come up with a plan, stick to the plan. Like just always stick to the plan. If you're gonna stop in San Antonio, don't try to say, oh, let's go to New Mexico. Because that's how it started happening right there. That's how those fights and stuff
Yeah.
break out. Because somebody tired, they got their mind set on San Antonio. I'm hungry and I'm ready to stop and eat. So then if I can't stop to eat, then I'm ready to fight anyway. So, but and everybody know
Yeah.
me, like I like to eat. So
Yeah.
if I'm hungry, I don't want to ride no more.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I say. Just pay attention to your bros, take care of each other, and always just stick to the plan.
That's what's up. Okay. Okay. Prez, you want to take a swing at it?
Say just know your personnel before you even get out there. Um,
Yeah.
you got to know who you riding with. You got to know whose capabilities are what. Like you got to know, hey, can I push 20 something hours with this person and we gonna be all right, or am I going to have to ride 8, 9 hours and then stop and lay it down for the night? So that's the biggest thing. Just knowing your personnel, and then just expect the unexpected. Like I think the main thing that I learned from the ride was anything that can go wrong will go wrong, but also am exactly where I'm supposed to be. Because there was times where it was like, man, I'm trying to get down the road, I'm trying to hurry up and get to the next town, the next stop, and then we got to stop to mess with somebody's bike, and then it'd be an accident 15 miles up the road. So like, really just take it all in and enjoy that ride. You're gonna get there when you get there. Don't rush it. Just be present and take it 1 mile at a time.
I like that. I like that. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know, you can't control everything that happens, but you can control how you react to it. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah, because sh is gonna happen out there. You just, but how you react to it is gonna be, that's the big deal. That is a very big deal. And if you're being smart and cool headed, chances are you're gonna be safe. When you're being stupid and hot headed, chances are things are gonna get really unsafe on you really fast. I appreciate that, Prez. That makes sense. I totally agree with that. Who else we got? Slow drag want to take a round around with it.
Oh, yes, sir, definitely.
Yeah.
I know we talked quite a bit about the maintenance issue, but I mean, we can't talk about that enough. You know what I mean? Maintenance is a very, very crucial thing out here in this motorcycle world. I know, going back to what the bros said up there, keys and everything like that. I did get a new bike for this ride, specifically because my air ride or my road glide went out on me a few times. And what I didn't want to have happen is to get out there in the gauntlet, and then my air ride go out, which cost me what? When I got it fixed, it was like a $15 fix from Home Depot. Something like that could in the entire ride, you know what I'm saying? And the further west I got, I'm further away from the bros, from the Kings and everything like that. So I did not want to have myself in a position where, I got to do this thing all over again. But yeah, definitely maintenance, maintenance, maintenance.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you. I feel you. So so the husband and wife crew, and I applaud y'all, man. Y'all get. You know, sometimes me and the wife can't be here in the house for 15 minutes before she will fight me and scratch my face out. Here y'all are, y'all riding all over America together, man, doing y'all thing. Hey, man, what are y'all final takeaways, and what do you want the world to know about making a cross country ride?
I think overall, maintenance should be something that you do regardless of where you're going. So as long as you're maintaining your motorcycle, that's just like for those who are military, you do PMTSs all the time. You always got to test and maintenance your equipment. So that's important, even for day-to-day riding. And like everyone is stating, you could do all the maintenance. Things are going to happen. You get a new bike, things will happen. So at the end of the day, just kind of, enjoy the ride, safety first, take in the scenery, also know the people that you're riding with, because a lot of people see groups complete this challenge and everybody wants to do it. But you have to make sure this is something that you are capable of doing. So you have to make sure that you're conditioning yourself, your body as well, because for the long rides, you have to hydrate yourself. So it's a lot of things you have to do to prepare yourself for this type of ride. So you have to be mentally prepared, physically prepared, and financially too, because you never know what kind of challenge you may face on the ride. You got to have money. What if you have to stay overnight in a hotel, or what if your ESP doesn't cover certain things? So, making sure that you're prepared, and the people that you're riding with, you have to have patience. You have to, you're going to have days, like you said, I might want to stop and eat. They might want to keep pushing. I might be tired. They still want to push, but you got to know the people that you're riding with, and their riding skill set that they have as well, because you don't want no one to take this trip and they're not prepared or capable for this ride. Because I can say for me, riding with the Kingz, I'm telling you, it's like I learned how to ride because of them, like riding with my brothers. And I always say anything they do, I can do too. So, they prepared me for this in all the rides that I've done. And so that's where I gained a lot of my skill set and my confidence from riding with the bros. And so you just got to make sure that the people that are riding with you, they can handle this type of ride, honestly, and just enjoying every moment, because, the things that you see on this trip are things you don't normally see on the East Coast, right? So just take it in, enjoy every moment, every setback. Like King Wildchild said, is because there's a reason why you're not getting down the road. So don't bite each other heads off. Just take it in and relax, rest your body, because you never know what's ahead of you. So just kind of, take it mile for mile.
Man, let me do this. Hey, man, she dropped the mic, homie. She dropped my. Hey, she summed it all up, homie. She covered it all. Hey, Rip, I don't know how you what you gotta say, bro. Hey, Queen Rip, she dropped the mic on that, homie. I ain't gonna even lie.
She always does that. Always taking the microphone. Yeah. Always dancing in the video. Good night over here. But nah, everybody summed it up pretty much from what they said. My biggest takeaway is just knowing your personnel, knowing their limitations. When you get out, like Marquise, when we first started riding together, he used to fuss at me because we would take long trips. I would never get off my motorcycle. I was like, dude, don't you gotta pee? Like I was like, no, I'm not drinking nothing. Now each gas stop, I'm getting off my bike. I'm looking at my bros, looking at their faces, make sure everything's good. So just knowing your personnel, Beast, we've been riding together for years. He likes to stop and eat hot dogs and stuff like that. He ain't on here, right? Yeah, he likes to stop and eat hot dogs, 2 or 3 of them at gas stops and stuff. So, so I got to make sure he's straight. But just know your personnel, ride your bike, man. Enjoy the ride. I know we like to get to places fast. Take your time, you know what I'm saying? California, Santa Monica ain't going nowhere. So just take your time, enjoy the ride, have fun. I know I got cussed out coming back from California because we was cutting up. Everybody was trying to, when we was heading back to Arizona, we was Keith seen the end result, but we was coming back from California going to Arizona. And the whole city of LA was heading to Arizona at the same time we was.
Exactly. Yeah.
A couple guys came flying by, so Me and Prez looked at each other and jumped out and tried to keep up with him, but
Uh-huh.
forgot I had my wife with me. So
Oh
when I
Lord.
got to the hotel in Arizona, she cussed me out.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Hey
long
man,
day.
that's what. Hey, it was one question that I think Ballhead said. Queen Rip, did your bike end up stripping the gears from the transmission? If you don't mind, can you let's talk about that real fast before we let you guys go.
So we did cross country with April of 24, right? Am I right? April 24.
Mm-hmm.
And then I still experienced those issues. And it didn't happen until like we went to Baton Rouge. I want to say 25, 2025, Baton Rouge, August. August.
That was last year, 24.
24?
Yeah, it was all in the same year.
Okay, 24. So I was still having the issues. So heading to Baton Rouge, same thing. I stopped at a Harley in South Carolina. They couldn't find out what it was. It wasn't until somebody was at that dealership that said, "Hey, come here for a second." They pulled up a diagram of the transmission to kind of show me like these little gears and how when you change you upshift, downshift, how those gears kind of do its motion. And they said that this is something that could be warranted under Harley. You have the warranty. No one really wanted to address the issue. So once I got that information, I still went to coming back from Baton Rouge, the problems kept continuing. So when I got back to our dealership in Colonial Heights, Virginia, that's when I told them, listen, I can't keep riding like this. There's an issue with my transmission. I need y'all to go ahead and replace it. It's covered under warranty. And the crazy thing is the warranty was about to expire. So I told them I'm not taking the bike. They know once I drop my bike off, don't give it back to me until it's fixed because I didn't want to incur debt trying to get this fixed when it's covered. And they just kept pacifying it by adjusting the clutch baskets, plates, and all these different things, but it kept happening. So I ended up having to get a brand new transmission and it was covered under the Harley warranty.
All right, man. Good, good. I'm glad you stayed on it because they would have
Yeah,
worked you right to the point where somebody would have been more than happy to tell you, hey, man, this ain't covered by your warranty. You got to pay for this.
yeah.
I'm
So
glad
once
you
he
stuck
showed me,
on
like,
it.
I guess there's like a parts book, kind of showed
Yeah.
you the different parts and how they function, all that. I was like, yeah, it's time for the transmission.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Wow. Well, I tell you what, Kings, it's been a blast, man. I wanted to bring you guys back on because it was so much fun watching you guys ride last year and seeing some of the cool stuff that you were doing. Slow drag when you came through, man. It was a blast having some memories and some time with you. It's apparent that you guys have really been talking and doing your thing, man, because your ride was smooth, brother. Your ride was like Sade smooth. Just tell it. But I'm gonna tell you, it doesn't happen like that for everybody. And I want everybody to know the only reason his ride was as smooth as it was is because it was prepared the way he was prepared. Even the other kings who went through issues, even Queen Rip who went through her issues, as you guys could see as we were going through the podcast, the guys, the ladies, they were going through and dealing with what they had to deal with. It wasn't no, we got to shut it down, we got to go home, we got to turn back around. No, they dealt with what they had to deal with, got it repaired, got it fixed, and soldiered on. And I would just say this, and you guys, you let me know how you feel. If you're gonna do a cross country ride, at the minimum, this ride is going to cost you 5,400 miles at the minimum, and then it goes up from there, and it can get really high. So when you're making this ride, you have to be physically prepared. Your bike has to be ready. Your mind have to be ready because there's going to be things that's going to happen on the ride that's going to test your mental and physical fortitude. What do you guys think?
Correct.
We laughed today. We had
All
fun.
correct.
Go, hey, we laughed today. We had fun. You see how you take the picture by the sign. We in Texas. Hey, that's 10 seconds of a smile with
Mhm.
about I don't know 3 days of a butt whooping for a little smile. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you today. It's been a blast. I had a great time with you. Thank you for sharing some of your time and some of your riding experience with us. And it's because of people like you, it's going to make us truly better motorcycle riders. This Each One Teach One platform is for real, folks. Do we know it all? Nope. But we're telling you what we experienced in real time from our trip. Take the notes, pack it away in your tool bag, use it the way you need to use it to be able to make sure that your ride is safe and sound. Any final words from my family?
I would say keep it up, Sarge. Like, I think this is a great platform. And I think it's also, everybody's looking for a challenge. And for those that are not avid riders, like once you complete this challenge, it's up from there. Like, I think you can do anything. Once you get this done, it kind of motivates people, men and women, to continue to, set goals for themselves and challenge themselves. So I think that's what I took from it. So I think this is a great platform and a great thing that you're doing for everyone.
I thank you. I thank you. Thank you so much. Let's give it up for the Kings and Queens of the South. Hey, family, y'all have a beautiful Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we going to see y'all in 2026 because we going to be on ground. Is that true?
Hear me.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
peace. God
Hey,
bless, fam. Thank you so much.
hey, Sarge.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
Hey, we need you to come on up to the clubhouse up here in Richmond whenever you get a chance.
Okay,
Yes,
let's
sir.
do
See
this.
y'all
Let's
down
do
the
this.
road.
Take
Let's
care,
do
Big
this.
Sark.
Let's do
All right.
this.
All right now.
I will come, but it need to get warmer first. Is that fair? Is that fair? I tell you what. Let's figure something out. I'm going to the West Coast. I'm going to the West Coast. I believe in April. When I come back from the West Coast, let's find a month when y'all having something going on, and I'll come on up there. I'll come on there. I've been to Richmond a few times because I spent a little time on this little base called what's that base outside of Colonial Heights? It's
Lee.
Fort Lee. Fort Lee. Fort Lee back in 2000. It was 2002. Fort Lee. Yep, sure it is. Hey, let's pencil it in. Y'all let me know. Y'all keep me abreast of when y'all need me, and then I'm gonna get on up there and hang out with y'all up in Richmond. When is y'all annual?
We're going in 2027.
Okay, y'all. Okay, so the Kings, y'all rotate around. That's right. Okay. Do y'all have anything in the summer specifically that y'all do?
Kings have
Yeah, our
something
annual.
in
We're having
May.
it at the King's Club. So the
When is y'all?
May 3rd, that
May-
weekend, May the 3rd.
May 3rd.
It'll be at the Richmond King's Clubhouse.
Okay. Well, let's talk at the top of the year, around February, March, and I'm try to go ahead and get my schedule in. I'm gonna come on up there and hang. And I can come up there and hang out if y'all ain't got nothing going on.
Yeah.
I just like to go up and chop it up and have fun with my family and friends. Matter of fact, I'll probably try to parlay something going up through North Carolina, and then hit VA. Try to hit a couple places where I go. I'll make a trip of it.
Yeah.
All right, family, take care, man. God bless.
Bye.
Good night.
Cause everybody's seeing something that I don't see. I'm drinking rain like my name.
Okay, there you have it, man. The Kings and Queen of the South, man. Coming in, we talking about the alumni edition, man. We trying to kind of catch up with them and see what they've been up to since the ride, man. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the show tonight, man. We had some audio issues, man. You know how that thing always works. We try our best, man, and we're gonna try to get a little bit better as we move along. I'm gonna be buying some additional new things to kind of upgrade some things, man, to get things going. I apologize for my voice, man, in this weather. My voice be tripping, man, but if you guys hadn't heard, just like we talked about at the top of the show, man, the Iron Elite event, man, February 6th and 7th in Jacksonville, Florida at Alumni Harley Davidson, man, we'll be presenting the Titan Award, man, to Cynthia Franklin and Highway Smiley. And oh, by the way, presenting the Trailblazer Award to Portia Taylor, man. So come and spend a weekend with us, man, celebrating the greatest in our motorcycle community, man. And if you hadn't done so, man, I would appreciate if you guys would check in and subscribe to the channel, man. Share it with a friend. Let people know what we're doing and that we're on, and we're trying to bring out great quality content to help us to be the best motorcycle riders that we can, man. So hopefully you enjoyed the show, man. Your boy Sarge is tired. It's time to shut it on down because working in the morning. So in the meantime, in the between time, man, y'all keep it motorcycling, you dig? Peace.
Hey, it's your boy Low Key. Y'all know I roll with Big Sarge and the Iron Elite, home of the Titan Award and the Ground Pounder Family Reunion. Each one, teach one. You dig?
Hey now, it's your girl Piper, the 2025 Iron Elite Female Titan. And you're now tuned in to Sarge on the Iron Elite Podcast Show, home of the Ground Pounders Reunion and the Coast to Coast Run, the social experiment, where motorcycling is not just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. You dig? Now like, share, subscribe, and follow for all things motorcycling, and I'll see you on the sled.
This is the Mileage Bully, the Moto Mob CEO, and your 2024 Titan. You are now listening to Sarge on the Iron Elite Podcast. Like, share, and subscribe. If you're not listening to the Iron Elite Podcast, what are you really doing? Because we are talking motorcycles over here. You dig?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this your man Kodak, the most hated, coming to you live on the Iron Elite Podcast with my man Big Sarge, where we always keep it motorcycle. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know what it is.
Hey man, this your boy Sarge. I don't care what nobody says. Earth, Wind, and Fire is the greatest group in the history of this world. You dig?